exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And the Packers' D comes up with a big stop. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
A big early third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. Third down, here's a run by Cook. Gets around him and inside the 20 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. A beautiful fake. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bills have broken the tie. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy. A nifty punt return has this offense already in the red zone. 1st and 10. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind the fence. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Oh, it's caught. It's a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Yep. second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just... Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get this one down to the edge. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep box.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football.
So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with a record fourth Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Bills are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain.
On second down, Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They run it again with Cook. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 170 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Cook up the gut. Dances by him. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go. And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked off by Xavier McKinney.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first.
Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Doubs, 34 yards. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Going deep for Diggs. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Cook diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 75 yards. And the Packers get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Cook again. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 3rd and 3. On play action, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
Year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.